Have you ever noticed how the guy who doesn't seem to try too hard is the one who attracts the most female attention? While thousands of men bombard women with messages, gifts, and 24/7 availability, they're actually sabotaging their own chances. The counterintuitive truth revealed by modern male psychology is shocking. The more you chase, the less attractive you become. What would happen if, instead of pursuing, you mastered the art of strategic distance? This is not just another dating tip. It's a complete repositioning of your masculinity that changes the game entirely. Many believe that giving space means being cold or manipulative, but behavioral science proves the opposite. While most men try to impress with constant attention, a small elite has understood that space not only increases attraction, but also establishes a fundamentally healthier relationship. Imagine possessing this skill, the ability to step back at the right moment, creating an irresistible magnetism that makes her think about you even when you're not around. Today, I'll reveal how to trigger the psychological mechanisms that make a woman chase you instead of the other way around. This knowledge is so powerful that many coaches charge fortunes to share it in private seminars. The truth is that distance, when applied correctly, doesn't push people away. It brings them closer with an intensity that constant pursuit could never achieve. By analyzing successful relationships, I discovered a pattern that contradicts everything romantic movies have taught us. The confident masculinity that truly attracts is not the one that gives up its autonomy. Men who maintain their sense of identity and purpose awaken something primal in female psychology. Maybe you're tired of being put in the friend zone or watching promising relationships fizzle out for no apparent reason. The problem isn't that you're not good enough. It's that your strategy is working against you. In the next few minutes, I'll share exactly how to turn distance into your superpower, revealing specific techniques that will completely transform your dynamic with women. Get ready to discover the paradox that will forever change your approach to relationships. Many men fall into the trap of believing that constant attention is the way to a woman's heart when, in reality, it often has the opposite effect. The psychology behind this phenomenon is fascinating. The more a man makes himself available 24/7, the more he signals a level of neediness that is rarely attractive. Think about how we react to a friend who cancels all their plans just to see us. At first, it feels flattering, but soon it becomes suffocating. It's like that colleague who messages you every hour asking if you've read the book they recommended yesterday, turning a thoughtful gesture into uncomfortable pressure. Authentic masculinity is expressed when a man has his own purpose and doesn't abandon his goals for a romantic interest. Women are instinctively drawn to men who have passion for something beyond them. Whether it's a professional project like developing an innovative app, a discipline like martial arts, or even a hobby like learning to play guitar. This balance doesn't mean neglecting a relationship. It means showing that you are complete on your own. Imagine offering a diamond for free on the street. People would question its value. Similarly, when a man gives himself away too easily with no challenge, his perceived value drops dramatically. Human nature makes us value what we have to work for, and this directly applies to attraction dynamics. Let's be honest. That video game you saved up for months to buy was probably way more appreciated than the one you got effortlessly, right? Both male and female psychology share this fundamental trait. People lose interest in what is too easily acquired. A man who understands this doesn't play manipulative games. He sets healthy boundaries, maintains his identity, and keeps investing in himself. Ironically, this self-discipline generates more attraction than desperate attempts to please, creating a space where genuine interest can naturally develop. There's a deep reason why the right amount of distance intensifies attraction, and it's rooted in fundamental psychological principles that affect both men and women. The scarcity principle, for example, is one of the most powerful triggers in the human mind. We naturally value what is rare and hard to get. Think about limited edition sneakers that create massive waiting lines, or that exclusive restaurant that requires reservations months in advance. Confident masculinity intuitively understands this principle, applying it not as manipulation, but as a reflection of a man who values his own time and space. The fascinating Zeigarnik effect, discovered by psychologist Bluma Zeigarnik in 1927, reveals that our minds become more obsessed with unfinished tasks than with completed ones. That's why TV series with open-ended finales keep us thinking about them for days. When a man creates some emotional and physical space, he inadvertently activates the psychological mechanism, making himself more present in her thoughts. This isn't about playing mind games. It's about understanding that conversations left at their peak of interest, dates that end while they're still fun, and a certain level of healthy unpredictability keep attraction alive and vibrant. By stepping back strategically, a man also triggers the fear of loss, one of the most powerful motivators of human behavior. Both male and female psychology share this vulnerability. People fear losing what they value. When you show that you're secure in yourself, focused on your goals, whether it's advancing in your career or improving your fitness, you paradoxically become more attractive. However, balance is crucial. Too much distance can be interpreted as a lack of genuine interest. The key is to show that you're interested but not desperate, available but not completely accessible. This balance communicates a healthy, confident masculinity, creating a space where attraction can grow naturally without pressure. The secret that most men fail to grasp is that using distance effectively has nothing to do with manipulation and everything to do with authenticity. The psychology behind this concept is profound. When a man sets healthy boundaries, he demonstrates respect not only for himself, but also for the other person's space. Instead of pretending to be uninterested, he genuinely shows that he has a life beyond the relationship. For example, keeping your commitment to a weekly soccer game with your friends or dedicating a few hours a week to a personal project signals that you're a complete and interesting man with multiple dimensions and priorities. Focusing on self-improvement is perhaps the most attractive aspect of balanced masculinity. When a man continuously invests in himself, whether by learning a new language with an app like Duolingo, enhancing his professional skills with online courses, or maintaining his physical health with regular workouts, he naturally becomes more interesting and valuable. Female psychology responds positively to men who are constantly evolving. Avoiding excessive explanations is also crucial. Rather than sending a 3-paragraph message justifying why you can't go out on Friday, a simple, "I have an important commitment, but I'm free on Saturday," conveys confidence and removes any impression that you're seeking permission. Balance is the most challenging part of this equation. Completely ignoring it or acting with genuine indifference will certainly push her away. Mature masculinity knows how to create space without causing insecurity. In practice, this means prioritizing quality over quantity. A 15-minute call with full attention is infinitely more valuable than sporadic text throughout the day while doing other things. Be fully present in key moments. Turn off your phone during dinner. Ask genuine questions about her interests, like that book she mentioned or the work project that challenges her. This combination of personal space and quality presence creates a dynamic where she not only accepts your boundaries, but deeply values the moments spent together. Strategic distance is not just a tool for improving romantic relationships, it's a fundamental principle for strengthening personal presence and value in any interaction. Men who understand this dynamic not only attract better relationships, but also develop a stronger and more respected identity. True growth happens when one learns to set boundaries, control impulsivity, and act with intention in all areas of life. Applying this mindset requires subtle but impactful changes. Small behavioral adjustments, such as avoiding excessive availability or reassessing commitments that don't add value, create profound effects over time. The ability to prioritize personal goals and maintain disciplined focus sets apart those who lead their own lives from those who merely react to circumstances. This channel is dedicated to exploring these principles in depth and with practical application. Every week, new content provides actionable strategies to turn knowledge into results. The real difference doesn't lie in what you learn, but in what you do with that knowledge. Building a life of purpose requires consistent decisions and the willingness to walk a path that few have the courage to take.